Peace. This is a meat and potato sorcery production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is: do dead individuals hold grudges? Let's say you have dead family members, so-called dead friends. Do they hold grudges? Yes, they do. You have to understand, just like you can carry love over to the other side, or even in a state of limbo, you can also carry anger, hate, apathy. You can carry that over to the other side. And most spirits, they will act out, especially if they see that you still get to eat food, taste the nectars of life, irrespective of your trepidations and your fears, but you still get to experience life as a whole, and they feel stuck. And actually, what traps them is their rage, their anger. So they'll do things to act out. Now, what are some of the ways that a deceased loved one or even a so-called friend, fake friend, snake, jackal, the ethics of a vulture, what will they do? Well, I will say this before I get into it. Always consult your primary doctor, but let's say that you are suffering aches and pains. Let me give an example. Pains either in your legs or your lower back. Let's say you consult a doctor or physician and they really can't see anything wrong. They can take x-rays and etc., but they don't really see what the problem could be. Then this is when you call upon magic. Because when a spirit is very frustrated or angry, the first thing that they're going to try and do is they will manipulate your spouse. Let's say that your spouse was exceptionally close to your mother, but the mother didn't hold you in high regard because you weren't good enough for her son and you're taking her son away. No, she's just lonely and bitter. And this can also apply to a father. This can apply to a friend where you start listening to your higher calling. You start finding your purpose, and then what you thought was a friendship was no more than history that was written in the waters of falsehood. But let's say they make their transition. So what they'll do is they will attack the body. And you can find out through divination. What particular divination? Runes or either pendulum. And then also it's very important that you consult a archangel. Michael is the mightiest, but also you can consult Raziel or Metatron. For Metatron was once human himself, and he's a very powerful angel in his own right. So you can consult that. But the first thing that they'll do is they will drive your spouse or someone in your family that still has a connection to them and doesn't know how to let go. Actually, what they're doing is they're feeding that disgruntled spirit on the other side. They're feeding them. And then while they're feeding them, they're taking away the energy from you. So what they'll do is they will attack your lower back. They can attack your shoulder blades, and they can even attack the liver. From a metaphysical perspective, liver is the throne or the seat of anger. So they can attack that as well as your kidneys. So remember, go to your doctor first. But if your doctor doesn't really see anything wrong and they prescribe you certain medications, but yet you take them, and then it comes wailing back even stronger than before, you're being attacked more times than not through a disgruntled or angry spirit. Because your thing is, I don't like you. I don't feel that you were good enough, and everyone liked you, but they ignored me. They didn't pay me attention, or everything was fine until you came along. Remember, you are feeding those dead entities. They're feeding poltergeists, lower entities, and in turn, they're depleted on the astral realm. So now they have to feed off of you, which leaves you with two options. Either you're going to fight or you're going to flee. So when you have deceased family members, don't ever call upon them. That's the worst thing that you can do. You enlist the help of archangels and others to fight against them. And you stand your ground. And you use water. You use iron. Both of them are conduits. So it's certain things that you can use. But yes, disgruntled family members, particularly mother-in-laws, father-in-laws, spoiled, entitled children, stepdaughters, stepsons, if they die at an early age, and even so-called false friends. You know, the ones that was smiling all in your face, but wanted you to fail so bad. And in spite of that, not only did you survive, you thrived. So, yes, they do that. So take your precautions. And like I said, if you need help, reach out to an experienced adept and practitioner of magic. And hopefully I think about you hold me in that type of regard. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Water, my friends. Peace.